Well, yeah. Well, the one guys are, you got Mac right here. You see Mac. You see he's in the, and then you got Timmy D right here.
Nice.
And then you have Jacob, who's not here. Can you please put that in all the videos for Jacob?
Go ahead.
And Jacob's not here. Every video, Jacob's not here. Actually, Jacob's in Austin because he does like the Tom Cruise bartending thing with his shirt off and a bow tie on and the cufflinks. But we won't say that. Oh, it was on live. So.
What does success look like to you? These different people have different meaning for themselves.
Speaking in front of thousands of people and millions of people, yeah, that would be success to me because I'd be making an impact in just not necessarily inspiring people, but allowing people to just kind of connect and become that hero they were created to be. So whatever that is, the fact that I improved your life in any way, shape, or form because I existed, that would be successful to me.
The problem that we have, it's, the biggest challenge that I see with doctors who aren't as successful is their lack of congruency. They talk something, but they're not living it. So they wonder why people don't join them. And there's that thing in the back of their head that you project something different if you're 100% congruent versus if you're not, correct?
You know it.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I am successful. And that's why we have the camera guys here now, because you're not going to be able to watch these documentaries and say he's full of shit. Like, you're going to know I am what I say, and then I don't say what I'm not. So that's why it's such a high value of mine.
Sounds good. Have a great week, great weekend, and we'll talk next week.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
But then it's like, remember I said I got to stick to what inspires myself, and that's the whole hero concept. So I mean, I could work the hero concept so the mastermind would be, pulling that, just like we do in the 15-minute fuels of the We Are Hero shows, it's pulling the hero out of that person, cracking out the cement, that's been around from school, and teachers and preachers and society and media that conform people. People at work, like everything they're spending like 35% of that time is wasted on people going to the bathroom, talking to because they just don't want to be there. Yeah, people are doing like you can't, they're checking it, and because they don't, they're going to do it anyway, and so there's inefficiency going on. People paying a lot of money for inefficient when those people just need to get out and do what they love to do. I want something that I'm proud of being, and it's okay to be proud of your accomplishments. Because how about the person, hey, I say thank you, Mac, thank you, Tim, and you're like, oh no, you were in the video. No, you need to look back and be like, yeah, we kicked ass on that. It was great. Because you need to have a sense of self-worth, because that's your gift. So why can't you be proud of the gift? If you're not proud of what you're doing, then you're denying the gift that your creator gave you. It's like so messed up when you really think about what people are being taught and what the real truth is, because they have never took the time to think about it. Do they have any cool? I'll just do it straight. I mean, this is so lame. They really need to get with it. Forget this. We don't want that. Hello, Messenger. There's Timmy D. There's Mac Daddy right here. Shit. Also, we're doing a Facebook Live at 2. I'll see you guys there. Any comments, just let us know. We'll answer it later. Bye. We'll see you then. I'll answer your questions as well later. We'll see you guys later. Love you. That is good. He's just, because anytime I do a video that's not my thing, and I'm just trying, and then I go just straight Tourette's. It's so horrible. My poor kids. Well, this is my 5-minute fuel station. So these 5-minute fuels, I have this set up here just because I had that stuff in the basement that had to come out. But I didn't know the end result of it. So I bought this stuff and I said, Whitney, I'm just gonna go up and I'm gonna just share thoughts, mindset, and principles and ideas. And I wound up shooting over 300, as I'm telling you this, over 300 of these 5-minute segments. If I didn't know what I was gonna do with it, at least just think everything in my years, all the notes I took, all the talks that I've done, and the bits of those talks, I just went over all my notes. You can see all the papers right there behind you, Tim. See all that? That's just printed out all my notes and stuff from all my years. But this is something I'll be able to get out, I think, to people because everybody's really, their heart and their spirits are thirsty for this information. So I would come up here on Friday nights, Saturdays, and Sunday nights when everybody was sleeping or no one was here, and I would film these, and I noticed that I would go 2-3 hours non-stop, one takers, and I realized I would forget to eat. And I told myself, if I'm forgetting to eat, and if I have more energy doing this when I'm done than when I started, at least it was something that I knew I loved and I wanted to do. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I knew at least, I knew how it felt, and I continued doing it. And then 300 plus videos later, we're still going at it. So 5 Minute Fuel, you'll see it sometime, but it will definitely be available for people really soon. So keep looking out for that. It's great. So I love doing this, and it's turning right. It took me 1 minute to turn everything on, and we're good to go. And I also do my 15-minute fuels here as well. Hello everybody, it's Dr. Zaino for 15-Minute Fuel. We're just in 15 minutes a day, fuel for your mind, your body, and your future. Here's that thing you want to be doing. Here's your goal. Here's what you want to be doing. And here you are here, and there's a Grand Canyon, and you want to fill the gap. So the thing is, how do you find the person that's doing something similar to what you want to be doing? And notice I said similar, because you only could do you, right? You only could do you, you only could do you. I don't want you to copy somebody and try to emulate somebody and copy their mannerisms and ways, because then you're copying, and you can never beat what you're copying. There's people that do mentor someone you know, and you ask them, you reach out to them, like how do you connect with them? You ask them. But let's say it's someone that you feel you can't reach, go ahead and try to reach them anyway. Email them, call them, try, just do it. Because I'll tell you right now, they'll appreciate you going the extra mile. So this is why you have YouTube, you have books, and when I say get all their books, if I get 3 of their books and it takes you 3 months, you actually become a student of that person or that mentor or that person that's doing what you would like to do. So remember we had a show a couple weeks ago about what was my greatest failure? There was no failures. All of those bumps in the road were amazing learning experiences that no coach could ever tell me. The only thing that could teach me the life lessons that I learned to get things the way they were was life itself. Embrace the mistakes, embrace the bumps in the road, and embrace your shortcomings, because then as long as you respond to them in an appropriate way versus being guilty, you know, apologize if you have to, but then how can we change and make better results? So let's set this bad boy up. Oh, hey, put those guns away. Is this Jaden?
This is Jace.
Jace, what's up, buddy?
Say hi. Hi.
Yeah, Tabor, actually, he's into like cloning, and he has 3 clones.
That's scary. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take him in there. Hold on one sec.
That's where the magic happens for Tabor, right there.
All right, Rob says, you've talked about how to learn from a mentor, and when you move on to further growth, how do you know when the time is right to start drinking from another well?
When you beat your mentor. When you pass me up, the problem is when you do better than I ever did, which I want for every single person, the thing is when you ask me advice and look down to ask me advice, I'm not going to give you the right advice. You need to find someone or create your own method. When I go above my mentor, because what happens is, my goal is anybody, and I really don't mentor people, I know you guys think I do, but I just try to live my life transparent. I reach their level, I pass their level, and then the mentor, instead of mentoring me, they talk to me in their limited belief system. Now what happens when there is no one above? What happens when you are the best? Then you start looking outside the profession. So now like Roberto, like I get his help on speaking. You friend up, right? I think on my Instagram I was talking, you got to friend up and mentor up. And that's not disrespectful at all, but you have to grow, because what's going to happen, you're going to start resenting. The We Are Heroes movement is now bleeding into every other part of our life, right? So here, this chiropractic thing, they're coming on there, they're trying to extend the 15-minute fuels and the hero thing, right? So everybody's trying to keep this conversation of hero going. You notice that's like, I desire something so much bigger that's inside me, that I'm inspired by my genius inside me, and that makes me want to work my ass off. So you work more than any, you outwork, you out hustle, you out focus, you out energize, and you out pride everybody, because you're inspired by that yourself. So there's no one to compare to. How about that? So there's no comparison. It's genius in action. but it's giving yourself enough self-worth. So you need a little bit of ego and pride to realize and be proud of who you are. And that's loving yourself. So someone would say it's not ego and pride, it's loving yourself, whatever you want to call it. But that gives you the confidence in yourself to move forward.